Knickerberg from OSPI.
Well, good afternoon, Chairman Cologne and Executive Director Rarick and members of the State Board of Education. For the record, I am Ken Knickerberg. I am the Chief of Staff for State Superintendent of Public Instruction, Randy Dorn. And yesterday you actually had a good, I think a very good conversation with regard to 2214. I think and thank you for distributing the letter that the superintendent had provided to you. It was certainly his hope that even though with really late notice, it was his hope that potentially that we could take a positive supportive action today. I do understand because it did come late, that's not really a possibility to get as an action item this time. But also listen to a very good conversation that you all were having and questions that you were raising. And would certainly offer, because the superintendent is supportive of moving forward on a 2214, that between now and the next meeting, if we could have an opportunity to work with Ben and the staff and respond to the kinds of the questions that were being raised with you so that we could put this up as an action item for the superintendent next time, that would be greatly appreciated. So, thank you.
Thank you, Chair. Next, I have Laura Lake, a parent.
Hi, I'm a mother of a fourth grader, and he has been attending William Wiley for the last 2 years. I had to pull him from his previous school because of a bullying situation, because it was so severe. I had to fight 2 years ago to get him transferred. I finally got that to happen. I actually had to contact the OSPI office 2 years ago to help me deal with this situation because the Richland School District was giving me the runaround. Because of their boundary change, as of January, they informed me, which after I saw it in the newspaper, they told me that I needed to reapply. I did that, and I finally got the notification at the end of April saying that he was going to be denied to stay in the school that he's in, which I don't understand because the policy, according to their website, states that the child will stay there until the furthest grade completed. Well, he has 1 more year, so I don't understand why they're denying him to stay where he's at in a safe environment where he is made remarkable progress. The teachers are fantastic there, the staff is altogether. I just don't understand what's going on, and when I addressed the school board meeting the other night, I followed their policy, and they told me that I did send a letter in appealing that decision per their policy, and when I proceeded to ask them what am I supposed to do, they told me, quote unquote, this is not the time or the place for that, and then they referenced Mike Hansen with this policy 30-30, so I had to sit there until the end of the meeting to find out exactly what it is that I'm not doing that I should be doing to keep my son in a school where he is actually thriving. This is a very sore subject for me because there's no consistency across the board, and I find out at the end of that meeting when talking with Mike Hansen that some of the parents were notified because this is such a problem of the language, and a letter was sent out. I never got that letter. I will learn to figure things out on my own, but I just don't understand why when things are written one way and they're not following the policies that they set. And I'm trying to get this situation resolved because I am now going back to school. I am full-time, and this is really becoming an issue for me because I shouldn't have to go through this. My son shouldn't have to go through this. I did not make him aware of what's going on because of his testing. I did not want that to affect his testing. So I need to get this situation resolved as soon as possible, and if anybody can give me any direction as to what I'm supposed to do, I would greatly appreciate it because there was 3 other parents that were at that meeting as well that addressed the board. 2 of them already had hearings. I did not get a hearing scheduled. The other mom did not get a hearing scheduled. So what am I supposed to do at this point is my question.
Thank you. Okay. We typically don't respond during testimony. It's just collecting testimony, but we will have someone talk to you after the meeting. Okay, thank you.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much. You have a good afternoon.
You too. Deborah Maxwell.
Good afternoon. We thought we were signing in for attendance. We didn't know we were signing in to speak. We have to remove our students from our public school system in Pasco due to harassment, intimidation, and bullying. We have worked with the governor's ombudsman. We have worked with various state and federal representatives. We have worked with our superintendent as well as our local building principals and district liaisons. We have consistently had problems over the course of 3 years, and we are actually looking to partner with the educational system to collaborate to make effective change. We've made recommendations to our superintendent, which she's following through with, but we'd like to see more consistency statewide as far as student safety. So anybody on any committee that would like to contact us, our number's on the sheet.
Great.
Thank you.
Renee, is it Coop?
It's Coop, and I also signed in as an attendant.
Oh, okay,
I